morning everybody, and how are you? My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called the Flower Patch, and at the Flower Patch I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements for all occasions. Welcome guys, I hope you had a wonderful evening and day yesterday as well. Doing plenty of creative arrangements for family, friends, or even to sell. Right guys, today I'm gonna do a wreath. A lady, I think a couple of weeks ago, had asked me if I could do a wreath with her living in America, if I could do a wreath for American Independence Day, which is also my wedding anniversary. I got married on that day too, many years ago. So I did reply to the lady saying, I am waiting. I was going to do one, but not tell anybody, for you wonderful people in the States. I was just waiting on a few bits to arrive that I ordered to be able to do it. But I will do one. Well, they arrived yesterday. That's when we got interrupted. So today I'm going to do a wreath for you wonderful people in America for American Independence Day on the 4th of July. So I'm going to do it on a 14-inch grapevine wreath, and I haven't put the hook on yet, but I will do that. I've just tidied the wreath up before, I started the video, so I wouldn't have to go through all that process that we did yesterday to show the new beginners, the wonderful, people who have just starting out in floral design. So today, I've decided I wanted to get out my conifer. Now here in the UK, probably in the States and around the world, this is an all year round tree. We use it in the UK for along our garden fence, basically for privacy. We let it tend to grow and then cut it down, obviously, to a certain height and keep it nice and trimmed, just for privacy from, people overlooking our gardens. So I've got this out, and plus it's an earthy tree. So for the independence, to celebrate all the wonderful people, give it that earthy feel from this conifer. So I have got that. I've also got out some grasses. I wanted to give it that spiky look with a bit of grass in as well. So I've just got the grasses. Now I've cut these down and prepared these in advance. My ruscus, so I've cut plenty of ruscus down also to place as our background foliage, the foliage that I tend to place in first, which is at the back. Now I've also got these out. I don't know whether I'm going to use them, but they are the trade scantia, which are in with a deep red. So with them having red on the opposite side, like a burgundy red, I thought I'm not saying I will, we'll see how it looks, but I may use those. Now I've also pulled off a few stems, or leaves should I say, of white fern. I thought instead of the green, let's add a bit of white fern. This hasn't got wire in at all, so it is quite floppy, and so it gives that movement. I've also, that's it for the foliage. Now for the floral, I thought I couldn't make my mind up whether roses or tulips, so I've got them both out. So I thought, if I do it, I am going to put the roses in. It's the tulips I'm not sure about, but I've got 5 of each colour. So I've got in the navy blue in the roses. I've got the beautiful, lovely velvet red roses as well. And then I bought out some smaller white ones instead of having all big heads, just to balance it out. So I've got 5 in the white also. Now I wanted to place in some berries, so I've got them out. I may place these on the inside, and I have got out small bunches. I don't know how many I'm going to use, so I just grabbed a handful of them in red, white and blue, in a navy blue. So that they may go on the inside, because they only come on little stems like that in a pack. So I've got those out as well, and I've got 3 left of these in one of each colour, with the long stems with the berries on. I thought, you know me guys, I like a bit of length and airy, you know, foliage and floral. So I thought, let's incorporate those. And again, I've got the tulips, but I'm not so sure about these. I don't know whether I like the blue on them. The red and white are fine, it's just the blue. So they're a backup just in case. Now I have got these in red, white and blue. I've had these a while and I don't really use them much, but they've got beautiful movement. So I think I've got more white than anything else, probably. But looking at them I have. But these lovely round, I don't know what these are called. They look like mini alliums, but they're like pom-poms, little balls, and quite a rough texture. Again, for movement. They are on paperback, so I've got these as well. And finally, I ordered these. I didn't have these in stock, but I ordered them. I love anything like this. And they've even got little bells on. Love it. With beads and bells and red, white and blue stars as well. So I think they are fabulous. I've got 3 here what haven't got bells or anything. They're just the beads, but the rest have all got bells on. So why not, let's ring a bell for the Independence Day. And I think that looks fabulous. So we've got those as well. And I've also done a bow. Now, I've done a small one in red, white and blue, what I may want to place in the wreath somewhere. But then I've also done one in, and I've only done, I forgot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops, but I've got this. Why not, guys? It's double-sided, so on one side you have the stripes, and on the opposite side you have the stars. So stripes and stars, or is it stars and stripes? Let's get that right. So I've just done that. I've got it under. I've got 2 rolls of this. So I thought, you know, let's get one in like that, because it is quite wide. It is the 2.5 inch. So it is quite a wide ribbon. And I thought, why not? We've just got to, with the bells and the stars. And why not, guys? If I'm going to do a ribbon for you wonderful people in America, I'm going to do it with your the design of your flag, which is the stars and stripes. So I've done that. Isn't it pretty, your flag? So let's get started. I'm looking forward to this. So I'm going to bring the camera down. I'm just going to attach my hook while I'm here. Let's just get that on. Just get that attached so we don't waste any time. So and let's get straight into it because I'm really excited about this. So let me bring the camera down, guys. I haven't got much room because all my buckets, I've got the big boxes for my racking system right behind me. So I haven't really got much room, and they are huge buckets. So I'm going to bring that around there. Oh, I'm really looking forward to this. So I'm going to start off with some of our background foliage that I've already cut down. I think I went a bit happy with it and cut a bit more than I may need, but I could place them in my leftover bucket and use them for something else. So let's go for it. So I'm going to place these, I'll do it upside down for you guys. And I will add the bow just slightly later on. But I'm going to place that up here. I want movement. Oops, let's get that glue string off. So we're going to work and try and see if we can make it nice and big. Let's cut that off. There's no leaf on that bit. And I'm going and doing the zigzag and filling it up. I want plenty of movement. So let's place one round here as well. With that being quite wide, that will fill a lot of the wreath there. So another one like that. Thank you all for your wonderful comments yesterday. I really do appreciate it. Keep them coming. I love chatting. So I've gone quite happy with the with the ruscus. I'm terrible when I'm chopping it. Let's just put one down here. Fill that area. And I'm just sliding them in, going with the grain. We want it to be nice and full. Just gets rid of some of that glue, otherwise it will set and we won't be able to get any stems in. And I'll place one more in. Oops. may actually, we've got that one yet. We'll place that one coming out from the side. Just wipe the glue out, just because it's only a small stem. Bend it into place. So there we have our ruscus, which is filled all of the wreath. And again, if you want, lift it up, give it that bit of movement. Just to make it look, you know, nice and with a lot of volume. So let me just have a look. Just swivel that one around. I think I need one here. So let's just place a smaller one there. Right, that's better. The hooks fell off as well. So we'll place that back on. So I've got just these few little bits. If I need them, I will pop them in at a later stage, but otherwise I'll just place them there. Right, so I'm going to use, I've got these I cut, I've got lots of these still in the packets, but I do cut some off the stems to start with. So I haven't got to chop away. So I'm going to do the similar thing, but not as many. I just want this for the different texture. Just to give it that nice grounded feeling. And I'm bringing some on the outside and also on the inside. Again, I'm leaving it so it sticks up, because once we place everything on, it will go, you know, flatten down slightly. If you see any glue strings as you're working, just grab them. Let's cut that one down a little bit. And I'll place one just there as well. So we've now got in our lovely conifer. I will put the bow on. As you know me, guys, I tend to place it on as we're going along. I think with the bow, let's look for the scent. I may place that there with the other one. And I'm considering placing that one down here. I could do another one. I've left the ribbon out in case I may want to place another one up here, which I probably will. So I don't want too many grasses. It's just to give it a different texture. And these are push-ups as well, which is, I like push-ups. So again, I'm going to do this similar thing, some on the outside, some on the inside. And I'm using the grass for, you know, again, the same reason as the conifer, for that grounded feel. Let me just cut that off. And what that is. That one's not catching quite, so there we are. Push it in a little bit more. Thank you for your wonderful comments concerning my new racking system with all the boxes. I started doing the painting yesterday. Oh my good gracious me, guys, it is so fiddly. I was in here till 7. I haven't finished it because it was getting late and I was hungry. Oops, that slipped. Oops, I placed that in wrong. Not many more. Right, so we've now got our grasses in as well. I don't want any more. So we'll place those on also over there. Before I carry on, I'm going to attach my bow. And I'm going to place it, I'm going to lift that grass and I'm going to place it just before the grass, so then the grass can just lean slightly over it. So I'm going to, I may do that actually, or bring the grass slightly inwards. I'm going to put the bow through the grapevine, just see where I'd like it situated, around here. That's one. Let's get the other wire. I'm using a weaving needle to place my wire through. I find it much easier. Well, I say that now. There we have it. Let's turn it over and then twist. And then place that wire back inside the wreath. Let me just get that. Oh, can't get that off. So let's position our bow and fluff it up. Make it nice and neat. So that's the bow there, and I'm going to attach, I think I'm going to attach, one here, I just do that and one here, and then one maybe down here as well. So let's get this one attached as well. Oops. So this can be near where our hook is. Oops. And I want that sitting like so. And get the other wire wherever that's gone. Here we are. And do the same again. Turn over again. Let's just thread it through there. I've got I was looking for some more wreaths last night, and I was looking for, oh, I found a stem. Some willow vine wreaths. They're very expensive. Well, I say very, they're more expensive than these. You can buy a pack of 2 for the same price as 1, or you can buy a pack of 4 smaller ones for the same price as one of those vines. So wreaths, sorry. So I was having a look. I was debating whether to get one. So that's a red, white, blue, red, white, blue. So I'll just bring those up like that. And I'm going to just place the wreath to the side. And I'm going to do another one. I do with the burlap, because this burlap does tend to fray if you dovetail it. Don't know why. About 6 inch, I think I did the tail ends. So there. So that's 1. I'm just doing a 5-inch loop. I cut the tail ends at the end, just holding them in. I'm not twisting them because it's the same either side. Just make sure that's 5. So I'm just placing it in between my fingers, turning it over, measuring with the red one. Again, pinching it in the centre. I can't work under myself. So that's just 3 colours. I'll get a cable tie, place it where my thumb and finger are holding the ribbon. Oops, a daisy. Get a wire, place it through the cable tie. And then just pull. Cut the rest of the cable tie off. And then I twist my wire just a couple of times. That's all that's needed. So let's so that is our other one finished. So let's move those out of the way. Look at the mess. So let's bring this back, and again, that's wrong way. Red, white and blue. Do the same here. Red, white, blue, red, white, blue. So I'm going to do that and bring that in the same position down at the bottom as well. So let's just turn the, what have I done with my weaving needle? Oh my good gracious me. Let me just get that bit of glue off of there. Well, I did have my weaving needle. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's here, look. I'm terrible. I place things down and I forget. So we'll do the same. And bring this one around here. Pull it through. Get the other wire. And I'm not placing it through the same hole because you need to attach your wire around some of the wreath. If it was in the same hole, it would just come loose and come out. Twist. These stems are wreaths are really cheap, nasty. Place it back in. So there we have the other one. Bring some of our foliage around it so it doesn't look too bare without something there. So bring some of that in, pop that up a little. So there we have in our lovely ribbon, and now we're going to start adding. I may add, I'm really dying to get these in. I think let's get some white fern in as well. Let's cut a few. So I'm going to mix the fern around on the wreath as well, so it's not just green foliage. And I'm doing the same thing as well. I'm bringing some, I can't see. I'm bringing some on the top and on the sides. So I'm going to just, oops. Behind our bow. I will start doing them on the top first. Let's incorporate that with that. I think I've placed that one wrong. Let's put that one in again. place one here. I may cut that a bit shorter actually. It's quite a long stem. The others, and bring a few on the outside. Oops. So I'm going to, where you see these two white ones, I'm going to place a white one on the outside in between, as you can see. So I've got that triangle. And the same with these two. Let's turn it right way. And these two, so I'll bring one. I think I could do another one here. And then one more here on the outside. Now I do have one left, so I could bring that on the inside. So I'm going to cut this shorter. Again, I don't want it sticking too far. It is quite a long stem. Make sure it's the right way. We'll place that there. So that is our white fern. It's quite a big wreath, but that is our white fern placed in. Oh, I'm getting dead excited now. I'm coming to the most exciting bits. So I want to get that band, what's broken now. So obviously I'm going to do it in the colours as we say, red, then white, and then blue at the bottom. So I'm going to place these, they're not, that one's wired. So I'm going to place these in like up here. Let me cut that stem a little. And these are my long bits. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on because they're not very thick stems. And I'm going to go just there. So the white, oh my good gracious me, I've placed the blue one's gone into the glue pan, not the berries, the stem. So let's, as you can see, the glue's on the stem, so wipe it off with your thumb and finger. Oh, so with the white being quite long, I'm going to bring it here. I'm going to cut the stem much shorter on that. And I'm going to bring this and I'm going to angle it. I'm not going to stick it out from the side. I'm just going to angle it like that. And can I place it in a little bit more? Let's just place it like so. And then the blue one at the bottom. That one's stuck. We have it. I'll turn it around. And we'll place the blue one there. Let me just open this one a little. The only thing is these stick together. And then they show a bit of this, because they're only sponge. Oops, let's take that one off with the sponge. We're showing the white sponge. And that one. Oops, coming off now. Oh my goodness. I best leave it, not touch it. So that's what we've done so far. And again with the other berries, you know, I may bring some on the inner side. Let me just get these. I don't think I'm going to place the tulips in. And I don't think I'm going to place that in. No, that doesn't go. So let's... Oh, look at this. Oh. I think I'm only going to just use one stem of each colour, because they've got 6 of the little round balls on. They're not soft, it's a rough texture. So I may go here for the red. Oops. Do I? Yes. I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to place that there and let it have the movement. Bring some of the grass above it. Because some of them are flopping to the back on, you know, around the side. So I will leave them how they are sitting. I'll get a white. We'll do the same. We'll just get one of each colour. And then a blue. Like that. Now the white, because we've got that here coming this way, now we'll place that around here. Now I may chop this one up, because again, if I place this in, I don't want it sticking out that far. So I want it only about here. So I may have to just chop this one in half. And then put them next to each other. So I just want it like that. Again, I'll place this one with it like that has the red one. Let that sit like that. And then now our blue. We'll go down here and we'll place that one just after the blue beads. I don't want them, you know, with the blue beads. I want them just after. They are quite heavy. So now we've got those, bring our grass in. Those, look how they move, isn't that fabulous? Oh my goodness. I'm going to place these in last, guys. This is what I'm dying to place in. So I'm going to start and placing our floral. Doesn't this look wonderful? And I'm not going to hide the tail ends. I want these showing. Like so. What I'm wanting to do is bring a cluster of them together and place them there. We'll probably in, you know, out, in, out, in. I've got 5 of each, so I'm wanting to place a cluster. So let's get all the colours together. So our first one, do we place it on the end or do we place it? I know I want one here, so I'm going to bring these 3 in first and then I'll decide on where I'm going to place the others. So I'm going to bring it like that. I'm doing them individually instead of all together as one. So you've got the cluster there. I'm going to put another one there. Let's cut them around the same size all together. So I'm going to do one either side of the bow, the cluster of flowers. I chose roses because they are a symbol. I don't know anywhere else in the UK. I guess they are a symbol of love. You know, so celebrate the love of the American Independence Day. Just hold. I need to hold on somewhere when I place it in. So there's our second cluster of our floral. Doesn't that look pretty? So I could bring a cluster on the outside here to give that triangle, and then the others place on the ends. So let's do that. I may bring the tulips in, but have them on the outside. I had to think what I was doing then, guys. I'll bring these on the outside so they're leaning outwards. And I will show you once I've done. So they are on the side here. I haven't placed the white one on the white berries because it would clash. So I've placed the colours on the white berries instead. So that stands out more. So let's get the others. And I think I'm going to bring these on the ends here. So let me just turn it around. So I want some colour on the ends. So there we have that. Bring a bit of the foliage in with it. So that's one. As you can see, there's a cluster on the end, and I'm going to do the same on this end as well. Oh, I've got a glue string. I'll sort that in a minute. Let's get it. Oh, my belly's grumbling. Oh my goodness, I've had breakfast. What time are we on? Oh, it's midday nearly. So we've got those as well. Again, bring some of your foliage back through. Join it in so it looks that it's, you know, natural. That one's supposed to go there. So that's what we've done at the moment. Let me check for any stems popping out. There's just one, but it's not really on top, but that will bother me, so I'll try and get down to it. There we have it. Oh no, there's one here. So So that's what we have at the moment. Isn't that wonderful, guys? So let's grab the tulips and have a look. Because I like floral on the outer side as well. I don't know, the tulips don't look bad now. Just thinking of how many. I think one of each, one stem of each. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's just one. Is it one? Yeah, one stem of each colour. So I don't want that. Then one red. I'm going for the ones that look more closed. And a blue. That one. No, not that one. That one. Gosh, that took a while to decide. So, is it one of a, no, or is it two of each? Red, white, blue, red. No, it's two of each. Oh my good gracious me. One. Because I want to go red, white, blue, red, white, blue. Right, it's two of each. So let's get those. So these are push-ups. They're only mini ones, these. So we'll go here and place a red. Just there. Then we'll do the white. Around here. Bring just a bit of floral on the outside. Then we'll do the blue. Around here. And then we'll carry on and we'll do the red again after the bow. Oops, our bells. White. And then our blue. Where's our blue gone? Oh, it's right up here. And then we'll place our blue on the end. So there we have the just two of each colour of the tulips in around the outer side for that colour. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I am really looking forward to this. Where's the ones with the jingle jangle bells? One. I'm good. I want three, I think. Even though I've got four. Yeah, I just want three. Oh. I think I am going to place in some berries as well. Oh, Now these are wired on paperback, so each stem is wired, so you can manipulate, twist it around your finger, make swirly bits. Oh, look at the stars. Oh, look at the little bell. Oh, I'm so dreamy. I love things like this. Just manipulate however it falls or you want it. I think, do I place it in as a whole? Gosh, this wreath is enormous. Let me see, guys, or do I break it up and scatter them around? I've got glue on my finger. I don't know. I feel I want to bring some on the inside. Or do I place these on the outside and have, yeah, I'm going to cut these up. Take off all that paper. Isn't that sweet? Bend them. I'm going to scatter them around. Like that. Red, white star next. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I've got a tickle in my throat. Bring that one around here. Make sure you can see the star. Take off the paper. Like that. So I use just another one to go there. Excuse me, I've got a tickle at the back of my throat. And place one here as well. Gosh, it's really big. Bring that through. Show off the star. I've got the other two. Do I bring these on the outside? I may, yeah. Just so we don't have leftovers. Okay, just bend them. Twist them around your finger. bring some forward, have some back, however you feel. So where's the bow there? So I'm going to bring one under here. I can't see. Has that gone in? Oh, it did, and I've now pulled it back out. It doesn't feel very strong. Let me cut the stem a little. Oh, mind you, it was a bit of extra stem on it. Now it's better. Place that one there. And then the other one. There. So we've got those in as well. So I don't need those. Let's have a look at the ones with just the beads on. I may just leave these as the whole ones where they are long. And bring those on the outside as well. I'll bring one here. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Oops, a daisy, I've caught up with it. Just cut the stem a little bit. So I'm going to place these on the ends here. On the bottom. And then just again manipulate these, because these are exactly the same as the ones with the bells on, where they've got just wire everywhere. Just do the same with those. And then I'm going to bring one of these down the bottom where this little cluster of flowers are. Oh my goodness, my tummy. Bring those there. And then one more of those I'm going to place over here where the bow is, on the outside, where our background foliage is. And I'm going to just bend these a little again, because I don't want these sticking out too much. Like, so let's get these in under here. I can get it in. There we have it. So we've got all of our berries, long berries in, and floral. Now let me just put the band on those. Now we've got our small berries. Now again, I don't want too many of these. I don't want to go crazy. Let's get the band off of them. I just want to bring these in and around. Let's take the band off all of them. Oh, I've snapped that band. Never mind. Never mind. So I'm going to dot these around on the inside. Let's put a bit of that near, coming so it looks like it's sticking up with the ribbon there. There's a gap here, I could place one in here. Oh, I'm cold. Twist it around. This one. There. That's got to get there. And then one around here. I may just place a white one coming on the inside with the grass, if the stem's long enough. Oh, there we have it. So I don't need any more. I think I need something just here. I may need another piece of grass, bit of foliage or something, just to place there. So that's those as well. So let's just grab our grass. I just need one here. I can hear a fly. There's one in my workshop flying around, buzzing away. You know the noise they make? Buzz. I can hear that. That's too much if that goes over there. What about that one? Right, let's get a bit of grass. And there. Let's just lift it so I can see. Right, there's a space there. Right, where's that ruscus? I had a couple of pieces of ruscus left over right at the beginning. And I said if I need them, I will use them. And I think one could go there. Right here, it's a little bit empty. That's better. That's already better. Yeah, right, let me look. And I think it's a similar thing at the bottom as well. And one here. I'm going to place this one on a pick because the stem's not long enough. And cut it as well. I'm going to place this one near the ribbon around here. I can't see that way. That's better. And then, where's the other one gone? There. I'm going to place that one in a similar space down here. Oh, this one hasn't got no wire in the leaf. So let's put the other pick what I've got on it. There. So let's now look. Fluff up our bow. Bring that tail end through. One moment, guys, I'm just looking at it. Right, I'm just going to have to place one grass there. I can see a little space. Fill that in. Oops. Right. It's when I lift it up and I can see areas. Excuse me. Let me just stand above it. Yeah. Right here. cover that. So I'll have another look. It's very heavy. Beautiful. Right, that is our project completed for today. With our wreath for the American Independence Day in red, white and blue and stars and stripes, ribbon and some beads, and you know, the roses for, you know, the meaning of it is love, and you know, our little bells, our jangly bits, our wispy bits. So I think that's lovely, and I love these. I love these. I've had them ages and I've just not used them, but now I have. Oh, so let me just tidy up my workbench. And I'll get the easel out. Excuse me. It may be quite big, so I may have to, well, it is big. I'll have to hire the easel. Oh, that is lovely. I hope I've done you proud, guys. You in the America. I hope it's you know, looks nice. Right, I've just seen one more. Oh my goodness, aren't I terrible? So let's get another grass. I don't want it to fill it with any other foliage. I want to keep to what we've got. Or what we've used so far. I'm going to move that tail end so it goes slightly off to diagonally. Quite like that. So let's turn it around. Now I may not be able to go back because of my boxes, so I'll probably have to zoom out, guys. So it is exceptionally big. So let me zoom there. So that's what we've created for today. I'll leave that like so. So I hope I've done you proud, and I hope it's, you know, you'd have it on your door. It's good enough to have on your door in America, and you know, and that you like it. So you know, again, I was waiting for the ribbon. That's what I was waiting for before I started the project. It was the ribbon because I'd not got any in. I'd got these in, but I wanted something with the stars and stripes on, so I had to wait for the ribbon. Other than that, everything else I had. Oh, apart from those jingle jangle things as well. Here, I ordered those in as well. So, so yes, it was just that I was waiting for. But other than that, everything else was in, you know, I had in stock. So I hope you like that, guys. And if you've got, you know, and if people in the UK, if you've got American family, you know, or you know, one of your family has emigrated to America and they live over there, make something like this for them, and perhaps, you know, send it to them so they can hang on their door. Or if you're doing something, you know, a craft fair to do with American Independence Day, and you know, to celebrate along with the wonderful people in America. You know, you could do something like this. If you haven't got the Stars and Stripes ribbon, don't worry, guys. Like I've done with the others, just use plain, you know, red, white and blue. That's just as good. And just use your red, white and blue flowers, you know, and your foliage. If you've got a bit of white foliage to add in, you know, just add that in to take away the, you know, the green, you know, even though it looks pretty with the green. You know, and have some berries in. You don't have to have these long, you know, cluster berries in like I've got. You can add in these little berries like this. You can get them anywhere, the red, white and blue ones. Any colour really, anyway. Other colours as well. And, you know, things like these, like pom-pom things. I call them pom-pom balls. I'm not sure what they are. But, you know, you could get those, you can get them anywhere. And the grasses, you know, and cypress leaves or conifer, you know, things like that. And also ruscus, you know, they're very, you know, available anywhere. And, you know, roses, well, roses are all year round. You can get all the time. So I've never known anybody to run out of roses. So, but yes, do something what's really nice like this. So it's on a 14-inch grapevine wreath. If you feel that you're confident enough to do it on a 14-inch grapevine wreath and make it really big, you know, for somebody who you know, or for you lovely people in America, you know, for yourself or anything. Or if you don't feel confident and you're just starting out, then, you know, try one on a smaller wreath, maybe a 10 or a 12-inch grapevine wreath, or a spruce wreath, you know, or evergreen wreath, whichever you call it, and then have it either in your home or on your door, anywhere like that. You know, it would look really pretty, and, you know, it would look, it's stunning, you know, showing off like that. We celebrate, you know, obviously VE Day like everybody, and St. George's Day, things like that, where it'd be just red and white. You know, you could use red, white and blue. There's other days we celebrate here as well. But again, the 4th of July, I couldn't wait to do it because, again, at the end of the day, I got married on that day. So, so in a way, yeah, you know, I could never forget it when I got married on that day. I used to say, oh, American Independence Day, we'll never forget that. So, and I haven't, well, I can't, can I? So, but yeah, if you feel confident enough, guys, give something like this a go. Even if you're in the UK and you want to do one for the UK flag, you know, which is the same colours, you can just get a different ribbon if you wanted it, the UK, you know, printed flag, you know, on what we have, and get a ribbon with that print on, and or just use the plain again, red, white and blue. So that's if you want to do it, you know, in the UK as well. So, you know, to celebrate your own country or anything like that. So you can do it in these colours for us people in the UK as well. So again, give it a go, guys, whether it be for American Independence Day or just for the UK, you know, people, whichever it may be, to celebrate and be proud. Be proud of your country's colours. I say that, like I always say, American colours are the same as ours. So we're like a family. So let's be proud. So have a wonderful day. Please subscribe, share and like. To everybody who you know, to whom, you know, your colleagues, your neighbours, friends, family. Again, as I say, they don't have to be floral designers, but by watching the video, it may inspire them, you know, and to get on board and just have a little tinkle themselves, and, you know, maybe to try it, and they probably enjoy it, and then, you know, they become addicted to it, and so then they'll be joining all us in the floral world. So again, please subscribe, share and like, and leave your comments. And, you know, I will always answer, guys. I always answer. If it's not straight away, bear with me, because obviously I am working and I have other things to do. But I do answer. I always answer, you know, because you've taken your time out, your precious time to sit and watch my videos. So I'm honoured, you know, and grateful for that. Deeply grateful. So have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless, and I love you all. Bye for now. Bye-bye. So let's just do a quick close-up, guys. Oh, I hope the phone, it zooms in today. So there's the flag, the stars and stripes, which is, you know, the one way, well, it's double-sided. You got the stars there and the stripes on the opposite side. And then you've got your cluster of red, white and blue roses, your other ribbon, red, white and blue. Then you've got these pom-poms where I've got them in red, white and blue, where I've scattered them around. And also you've got the tulips on the outside that I've done in red, white and blue. You've got your white fern, you've got your grasses, your ruscus, and these lovely berries where I had one each in red, white and blue. You've got your conifer here as well, and you've got your seeds, the ones just with the seeds on. Where's the ones with the bells? The little bell here and the star here as well, where we've got a red, white and blue star, and they've been placed in as well with the berries. Again, there's the white one, there's the red, and your lovely blue here. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Give it a go and have fun. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.